Welcome to CloudBeaver's YouTube channel. Today, we're going to explore ways on how to use the Value panel when working with tables. Data Editor is a useful and often necessary feature when working with data in CloudBeaver. Its functionality is not limited to editing a table in grid mode or sorting a filter field. It has a Value panel that allows you to conveniently change and view data. How users edit lengthy texts in the Value panel. In the Value panel, users can work with complex data types, long text data, JSON, HTML, XML, or blob. It provides extra space for manipulating data. Suppose you find the table you need in the Data Editor and click on it. You can then open the panel by clicking on the Value button on the right side of the Data tab. To view or edit a particular cell in the Value panel, you need to either click on it or select Show in Value panel from the context menu. First, we'll focus on editing cells with a long text. When you open texts in the Value panel, the text window appears. In it, you can easily notice any misspellings or add something new because long descriptions in this panel are displayed in several lines. Therefore, manipulating the data is more effortless. Let's change or add something to the text in some cells to demonstrate. As you can notice, in the table itself, the cells edited in the panel are highlighted in a yellow color. In order to save the alterations in them, you can click the Save button in the lower toolbar. But what happens if you select a cell with a JSON code inside? The panel will display the editable code when you have the appropriate access. But more importantly, everything is formatted and highlighted like any other JSON file. So, you can rewrite the lines directly in the Value panel as you usually would. When you click the Download button, the JSON code file will be downloaded to your device. If you wish to do this, it would be advisable to download JSON with configuration data and send it to your colleague. By the way, when working with XML, everything will follow the same way. The code will also be formatted in accordance with the norms. If you see a set of seemingly incomprehensible symbols in a column, don't worry. Most likely, it's a blob. That is a data type that stores an image. The source image will appear in the Value panel when you open it. Just like JSON, you can download it to your device using the button at the bottom of the panel. One more thing is helpful. Suppose you want to check if the spatial data in the table is correct. You can also do that directly in CloudBeaver. In the Value panel, you can open one or more values on a map using a view for geodata. This is handy when you need to see if some regions are correct in the table. In the Value panel, the user has options to work with advanced data. For example, when working with long texts, with formatted JSON codes, or with images that can be viewed and saved. It's also possible to explore GIS data in the map view when required. By the way, on our YouTube, you can find a whole playlist with useful videos about CloudBeaver features. Look for a link to it in the description of this video. We'll tell you more about the features of our browser-based tool in our upcoming videos on the CloudBeaver channel. Subscribe to our YouTube so you don't miss out.